Okay, Bloomberg. Italy's 21 billion bank rescue fund is sufficient, Vesco says. Now, you might want to know who Vesco is. He's the Bank of Italy governor, Ignazio Vesco. Okay. Italy's $20 billion euro government rescue fund is sufficient to recapitalize the country's troubled banks, and about a third of the money will be used for Banca Monte dei Paschi. Bank of Governor Ignazio Visco said, "This measure is an important one for Italy as it emerges from the crisis." First off, I'm going to stop right there. They're using that term, they're emerging from the crisis. Italy is not emerging from anything. Italy is $360 billion in debt. Their banks have 360 billion euros worth of non-performing loans, and they're getting a $20 billion injection of money here. 20 billion euros of injected money here. All this is going to do, this is like a person that says, I don't need to go to the grocery store anymore. I don't need food. I don't need nothing because I've got enough food in my fridge to last me. Thank you very much, but I'm never going to need to go to the grocery store again because I got enough food to last me in my fridge. Sure, you got enough food to last you in your fridge for a week, 2 weeks maybe, right? Then what when all that food's gone? And that's the way with this 20 billion euro. All this is an injection of money. And when the injection wears off, there's still going to be 360 billion euros in debt. They're not emerging from any crisis. This is all just smoke and mirrors they're using. This is a dog and pony show. Okay, so we'll move on here. It says this measure is an important one for Italy as it emerges from the crisis. What a bunch of lies. That buffeted the economy and banking sector. Visco, a member of the European Central Bank Governing Council, said on Saturday in a speech at the annual Assam Forex Conference in Medina near Bologna. There is more than enough room to address the recapitalization needs of any other bank. See, what these guys are doing is they're so full of rotted fruit that's went through the belly of a cow and come through the digestive tract and has come out through the rectum. This is what these guys are full of. They're so full of that. It says right here, there's more than enough room to address the recapitalization needs of any other bank. They're just trying to smooth things over with words. And this is the way these politicians always work. But in this case, they're trying to just sweep the dirt under the rug. And that's what they're doing. And they're just buying time with this 20 billion euro injection. This isn't going anywhere. This money is going to be absorbed. And within 4 months, maybe 6 months, this money's going to be gone. And they're going to be right back to square one. Prime Minister Paolo Galenti's government earmarked the fund last year to help recapitalize Monte Paschi and Italy's other struggling lenders in an effort to revive a banking industry burdened with about 360 billion euros of troubled loans. So, if they got 360 billion worth of troubled loans, 20 billion is just buying time. It says here they're trying to boost credit in a Paschi bailout that is slated to cost 8.8 billion euros. What we really have to look at here is what would be the alternative if they didn't get this 20 billion euros? What would be the alternative? This is the question we really have to ask. And we have to ask the question, what are these guys really covering up with the 20 billion euros, which is extending their credit to the limit? Pashy bailout is slated to cost 8.8 billion euros. Italy is using that provision that allows state support for solvent banks in exceptional circumstances. Well, this must be a crisis of some sort. They're saying right here, exceptional circumstances. So this must be very exceptional circumstances where the alternative to not taking this $20 billion is a banking system meltdown. And so this is what these guys are trying to cover up. They're trying to cover up, and the thing is they're only buying time. So this is the situation that we have here, and thank you to Bloomberg for your good article here by Sonia Cerletti and Lorenzo Tataro on January 28th, 2017 at 7:04 a.m. We give all credits to Bloomberg for this article, and then I want to ask you guys to subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and goodbye.